Scene script. Have you ever wondered what makes you, you? What enables you to think, feel, perceive, and make decisions? These questions, deeply philosophical yet strikingly biological, find their answers in one place: the human brain. The brain, an organ so complex and intricate, it's often compared to the universe itself. It's the epicenter of our consciousness, the command center that governs our every thought, emotion, and sensation. This marvel of nature is composed of billions of neurons, each one a tiny universe of its own. These neurons, in turn, are interconnected by trillions of synapses, forming a vast network of communication channels that give rise to our consciousness. Imagine a bustling city, alive and vibrant, with countless pathways and junctions. That's our brain, a thriving metropolis of neurons. But the brain isn't just an amorphous blob of neurons. It's a beautifully organized structure divided into specific regions, each with its own unique role. There's the frontal lobe, the seat of our decision-making and problem-solving abilities. The parietal lobe, which processes sensory information from our bodies. The temporal lobe, involved in memory and understanding language. The occipital lobe, dedicated to vision. And let's not forget the cerebellum, which helps us maintain balance and coordination, or the brainstem, which controls our most basic life functions like breathing and heart rate. But here's the thing. Despite our growing understanding, despite the leaps and bounds in neuroscience, much about the human brain remains shrouded in mystery. We're still trying to unravel how these billions of neurons work together to produce the phenomenon we call consciousness. How do electrical signals buzzing through neural networks translate into thoughts, emotions, or a sense of self? How does the brain create the rich tapestry of our subjective experiences? These questions represent the final frontier of neuroscience, a journey into the unknown that continues to captivate scientists and philosophers alike. The human brain, a marvel of nature, serves as the seat of our consciousness, shaping our perceptions, emotions, and thoughts. And as we delve deeper into its secrets, we inch closer to understanding the very essence of our existence. What is consciousness? Is it just a byproduct of our brain's workings, or is it something more? And this question has piqued the interest of philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for centuries. Consciousness, in essence, is our awareness of ourselves and our environment. It's the voice in our head, the sense of self, the feeling of joy, sorrow, fear, or excitement. It's what makes us perceive the world in a unique way and colors our experiences. Many theories attempt to explain the enigma of consciousness. One prevalent perspective is that consciousness is a product of specific brain processes. It suggests that our brain, an intricate network of billions of neurons, generates consciousness as it processes information. It's akin to a supercomputer, with different parts working in harmony to create our conscious experience. Then there are theories that argue consciousness transcends the physical brain. These theories propose that consciousness is not confined to our neural circuits, but exists independently, possibly as a fundamental aspect of the universe. This view brings consciousness closer to the realms of philosophy and spirituality, suggesting that our brains may be receivers of consciousness rather than its generators. The debate between these contrasting views continues to rage on with no definitive answers yet. The challenge lies in the fact that consciousness is subjective and personal. It's not something that can be observed or measured directly. We can study the brain and its functions, but how these translate into thoughts, emotions, and self-awareness remains elusive. Ongoing research in neuroscience, cognitive psychology, and artificial intelligence is striving to unravel this mystery. Scholars are exploring novel ways to study consciousness, from brain imaging techniques to computational models. They're probing the depths of our minds, trying to understand what makes us aware, what makes us us. Consciousness, the essence of our existence, continues to puzzle and fascinate scientists and philosophers alike. As we delve deeper into the enigma of consciousness, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, exploring the very essence of what it means to be human. How does our brain give rise to our consciousness? This question lies at the heart of a field known as cognitive neuroscience. Cognitive neuroscience is the branch of neuroscience that studies the biological substrates of mental processes and their behavioral manifestations. It's a fascinating field that combines the study of the brain with the study of the mind in an attempt to understand how the two are interlinked. To unravel this mystery, researchers in this field employ a variety of techniques. One of the most common is functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI. This technique allows scientists to observe the brain in action to see which regions are active when we perform certain tasks or experience certain emotions. It's like having a window into the brain, allowing us to see the machinery behind our conscious experience. So what has this research revealed? Well, it's shown us that consciousness is not confined to a single area of the brain. Instead, it seems to arise from the activity of multiple interconnected regions, forming what is often referred to as the consciousness network. This network includes areas like the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision-making and self-awareness, and the posterior cingulate cortex, which plays a role in memory and emotion. Other research has pointed to the importance of certain brain waves, like gamma waves, in conscious awareness. These waves, which oscillate at a high frequency, seem to be involved in the integration of information across different areas of the brain, a process that is thought to be crucial for consciousness. However, it's important to note that while we have made significant progress, there is still a lot we don't know. For instance, we still don't fully understand how these brain regions and waves give rise to the subjective experience of consciousness, the feeling of being that is so central to our existence. While we have made strides in understanding the brain-consciousness connection, it remains one of the greatest scientific mysteries. The quest to understand consciousness and the brain is far from over. It's a journey that continues to captivate scientists, philosophers, and curious minds alike. So, what have we learned about the human brain and consciousness? We've delved into the intricate labyrinth that is the human brain, a complex marvel of nature responsible for our thoughts, emotions, and actions. We've pondered over the enigma of consciousness, that elusive state of being aware, the very fabric of our subjective experiences. We've explored the intricate connection between the brain and consciousness, the dialogue between the physical and the metaphysical. We've discovered that the brain, with its billions of neurons, is the hardware, while consciousness is the software that makes us perceive, feel, and understand. We've acknowledged the ongoing research in this field, with scientists tirelessly working to decode the enigma of consciousness and the brain's role in it. As we've journeyed through these fascinating concepts, we've realized that understanding our brain and consciousness is crucial to understanding ourselves, our behaviors, and the world around us. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the brain and consciousness, we edge closer to understanding the essence of what makes us, us.